Hey ladies and gents, so today I'm coming to you with a favorites that I picked up at thrift stores, and some of these are kind of older purchases, but I haven't really worn them yet because I keep on thinking video, 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 and then I always forget in my previous two hauls to add them. So these are things I bought up in Missouri last summer, and I kind of forgot to um, include them in other hauls. So, yeah, let's get started. The first top that I picked up, this was like $3 at a thrift store, but it's brand new to me. Now, this is black, so I don't know how much details you'll see, but it's buttoned down and it's sheer, well, sheer-ish. This year is Blackwood Gill, and it's got this nice detailing down the front, and to me it kind of looked uh, Victorian or steampunk or Gothic Lolita. Um, any of those I kind of like bits and pieces from, so yeah, it's got this very cute um, detailing. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's got like this draping puckered bit, some lace, and then these buttons which are plastic but they look like pearly plastic. So that closes the front. The arms have a poet's um, a poet's uh, sleeve. It's like this, so it's kind of a what am I looking for? I call it like the poet's sleeve, so it kind of drapes like that. So really gives me that Victorian genre, um, or even haunted mansion out too. And then it doesn't really have a collar per se, but it does on me, it does stick up to here on me. And what I was thinking of doing was to use a cameo to pin this closed so that it would look Victorian. This is by Apartment 9, and it's a size large. So yeah, that's one sheer top that I have picked up at stores. The next one I picked up was this one here, which is a cream colored one. To me, this is very Victorian as well, or piratey, more piratey than the other one. This one's by Avenue, and it's a 24 or 22-24. This one also has no collar, really, and the front has all these frills right here at the throat, and then you have the a button here to finish closing it up, and then you have these ties at the neck so you can make a bow. So very, very, very piratey to me. And then the sleeves are sheer. It's all sheer actually, and then it also has that sleeve. This one's more drapey than the other one though. And to me, this looks very piratey, so that'll be nice if I ever go to a pirate fest again. The next top I have, which I have worn, the other two I have not worn yet, is this one here, and this one's a shark bit or high-low one, so it's got a slight shark bit look to it. And then the sleeves are just two ruffles over the arms. And I like to wear this one with a tank top so that it's not too sheer. And this pattern reminds me of my sister's back in the 90s. It's like a rosy pattern, if you can see that, on a black background. And this is also sheer. The next top that I found was by, this one has no size or brand in it because whoever had it before me cut out the tags, probably because you could see the tags because they were white. Whatever. The next shirt is a silk polyester silky feel. To me, this looks very 1950s not housewife, but businesswoman or secretary, and not as in the secretaries from Mad Men. More like a typewriter or a secretary from, a secretary in the 50s, not the Mad Men secretary. So it's got pointy collar, and the piping on here is black, as you can see. Can you see the difference? And this goes around the collar, and then it goes down the front of right here, and then it goes across here, and then across the back, but it doesn't go all around the sleeves. It just goes around the tie detail on it, and I like to wear it with a black pencil skirt. Now, thumbs up this video if you would like to see other things that I've gotten from thrift stores that remind me of the 1950s or rockabilly. Yeah, so thumbs up this video if you want to see that, and leave a comment below if you want to see all the clothes that I have found at thrift stores that make me think 1950s housewife, Grease, and those kind of movies, rockabilly. Some of this stuff is not period pieces, like actual 50s clothes, but it looks like that to be. So leave a comment below saying 50s video, okay? So the next thing that I picked up were I'm going to go on to, I also picked up this item here. I forgot I had it in here. Is this sweater by Caroline Taylor, I think is the brand, and it's a size large, made in the United Kingdom, so it's going to be a British brand, I guess, or something. And it's this very soft material. Let's see if there's any other tags saying, here it is, acrylic. So yeah, this top here is a sweater, and it looks like this, and it fits me just right. It's a bright red sweater. It's got the it's not really a tank top, but it is a tank top, or not a turtleneck, so I guess it's a mock turtleneck because it's not really, it's just a turtleneck like thing. And then it's very long sleeves, so on me I have to roll it up or I have to bunch it. It's not completely smooth on my arms because I have short arms, so most clothes that have long sleeves I have to bunch up or roll, which I hate doing, so I usually bunch it up, or I cut a hole in the where the thumb should go, which I won't do on this one because to me it looks 1950s. And the reason why I say that is because in the back, so this was the front here, and then in the back it has a zipper, which really makes me think 1950s um, car movie, the drive-in theaters, and anywho, that was a thing that the girls would wear in the 50s, and yeah. So this is a zipper in the back, and I can still get it over my head without unzippering it, so that's good. And it's bright red, and I found a tablecloth which I'm thinking to turn into a skirt. So probably this Christmas I will have that and the table skirt turned into a skirt with a poodle slip, and that'll be my Christmas outfit this year. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see. So the next clothing item is a pair of moccasins. And in the next video, I will add 2 other pairs of moccasins that I have found at thrift stores. But I'm not going to add it in this one because I forgot them and I don't want to stop this video and start a new one. Anywho, so there are these moccasins that I found at a thrift store. They still have the tag in here. And they are by Jessica Simpson. And they are they are leather, so that's good. And they were $6.99, but the day it was 50% off, so it was like $3, and that's not bad to pay for a moccasin, a pair of moccasins. And yeah, that's going to go in my collection of moccasins because I have a pair that I'm wearing out. I don't throw my moccasins away until I can feel the concrete or blacktop through the sole. So yeah, I know, weird. Throw them out, try a new pair, get a new pair. No, I'm going to wear them out until I can feel have a hole on the bottom of the sole. Anywho, the next item that I've gotten were 5 books and a DVD. So I'll start with the books that I got for $1, all 3 of them, because it was like a Philip plastic shopping bag for $1. So I picked up this Windsor Castle tour book. And I don't know if there's actually any publication date in here. It would be nice if there was a publication date. I'm going to say this down here is the publication date, right here, which says 1972. So I'm guessing that might be the printing date, And the pictures that are in here are gorgeous. So that's why I picked it up, because it was so pretty. And yeah. And then the next 2 books are both Germany. So these 2 books are both tour books for Germany. And I do believe they are, yeah. $1967 is the copyright. Oh, the 6th printing, so it's 1971 for this one. This one says West Germany in pictures. And this one here has black and white pictures, so yeah. So I'm going to say this might have been printed soon after, before or after the wall was taken down, because I think this is a tour book-ish, kind of like a what you need to know about different sites in Germany. And this says West Germany, so it must be before the wall was torn down. And then the next book is, I think, definitely a tour book, I think, because this one also is in color, as you can see. And they have quite beautiful pictures in it too. Like here's some garden pictures. And this one here is a lot flopsier than the other one, so yeah. Let's see. I don't really see any copyright things because most of the stuff is all in German, I think. Oh, it is in German. Well, some of them is in English, so it's an English German tour book. But that's okay because I only bought it for the pictures, really. Plus, I wanted to show these to my grandma because she might get a kick out of them. And then the other two books that I picked up were 50 cents each. So I picked up Hex Hall by Rachel Hawkins. Now, I have read this book previously, and I've read the other two books, so I'm going to keep an eye out for the other two books in thrift stores. And it's called Hex Hall. So that one was a good one. And then this one here is the second book in the series, so I can't read it until I find the first one, either in a library or in a thrift store. So this one's called Cloaked, from the author of Beastly by Alex Flynn, I think is how you pronounce the name. So Cloaked. I'll have to read the first one because I don't like to read the second one and then jump backwards. And then the next thing I got was a DVD. Oh, crud. Well, that stinks. It says it's a 2-disc edition, but there's no first disc. So I'm missing the first part of the movie. But it's the Stephen King, The Shining, and this is the TV version. So it has the real Stanley Hotel, which was the inspiration for The Shining. And the guy that plays Jack Torrance is Steve Weber. And yeah, that stinks that it doesn't have the first part in it. That stinks. Oh well. So I'll have to keep the eye out for the first part or just watch it from here. Anywho, let's get on. The next thing I picked up, which I've already done some modifications to it with what do you call it? You fix stashes with it. Millipoint, I think it's called. So I've already fixed it up with Millipoint to make it different. Now, my grandma has one of these, and this one is unpainted and unpainted and really in rough shape. So I had to add extras to smooth out certain areas because whoever made it or cast it was in a rush and did a sloppy job. So this is unpainted, so I added Millipoint to make it a little bit different than my grandma's. So yeah, and it's It still has to be drilled out too, but it's a little little lady with sitting that you put your lipstick in here. You put your lipsticks in here, but the holes aren't drilled out yet. So I'll have to ask my dad how to do that, and then I'll paint it, and it should fit very snugly. It will fit a Revlon lipstick if he does it right. It might hold, it'll hold a Wet n Wild one probably better, but it has 4 places that you can drill out and then put your lipsticks in. And she's a little lady. I added more hair to her, and I added a bump like she had a bustle on or something, or a bow. So yeah, I still have to paint her. And the last thing I'm super excited about is this Barbie doll. Yes, I'm 24 and I still like Barbie dolls, but I'm proud of that. I'm not embarrassed by saying that. So yeah, and I've been making her 50s style clothing on my own. I'm hand stitching her Barbie clothes because I like the hand stitched look better than a machine, and I have the tendency on small seams to make holes, like miss a piece in the seam and then have a hole there and then have to go back and stitch it again. So I'd rather hand stitch to make her clothing. So she looks like this. It's, I mean, in rough condition, but I've brushed out her hair, and she's probably been played with previously to me, and she was like 50 cents to $1, and I've been making her clothes. So she looks like the 1950s bathing suit beauty. She's got the painted toenails, painted fingernails, which I did not do. She's got blue eyeshadow, the bright red lips, the earrings, the necklace, and I've made her clothing because when I got her, she was naked and her hair was in rattier condition than this. So yeah, I've been making her clothes and such because I still like my Barbies, even though I'm 24, and I'm not embarrassed to say that. So anyway, that was my haul. Comment below if you would like me to make a things I've found in thrift stores or what I plan to make for 50s style clothing or rockabilly style clothing or blast from the past kind of clothing. So yeah, comment saying 50s video please, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!